I first became aware of NFTs in 2018. I happened to go out to a bar and met the Super Rare founders. They were showing me CryptoPunks. They were probably like $50. I really regret not buying them. But it was Rob Cordetti. I run the brand Killer Acid. I got my start printing t-shirts. I got in with this like little mom and pop screen printing shop. I had a notebook with me. They liked the drawings and they said, you want to come make some t-shirts with us and we could sell them in our shop. And as a 15-year-old, I was like, that sounds like the coolest thing I could ever do. I moved to New York City when I was 21. I did some of that like fine art stuff. I just didn't ever feel like a good vibe from anyone. I felt like everybody was trying to like gain ground and kiss ass. It's just a very cutthroat kind of world. It took me about 10 years of hustle before my art became viable as a career. Out of 100% of my work, probably only like 10 or 15% of it actually like makes it to the final form. But if something comes together, I'll see like a piece and I'll be like, I know this is gonna hit with people. I know this is gonna resonate. For this project, I wanted to make a piece that was about feeling like I was a robot. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on artists to grind out work, and you're faced with this reality of AI. You start feeling like you're a robot yourself. You have to continually grind out the best thing you can, and sometimes that's difficult. So that's kind of what the piece was about, is just feeling a little bit like I'm in this dystopia where I need to keep creating beautiful artwork, but I'm also feeling under the thumb of the future coming too fast. The brand's mission in general is to continue to make weird stuff and to try to push the envelope a little bit of what we can create. Yeah, just keep looking forward and trying to make the best stuff we can.
Absolutely love seeing Killer Acid's story. I mean, just what fun he's having in the space. It really is cool. So honored to be able to have him in this collection of Grails. Joining me here, Carly Riley from Overpriced JPEGs. Welcome to Grails.
Thank you so much. I am so excited to be here. Although I am here truly to blow the whistle on the big proof lie, which is that Kevin Rose allegedly lives in LA and has moved here for proof. And yet I have been here multiple times, supposed to see Kevin, and he has never once shown up. So it's all a farce.
You got to have a consistent brand. You got to have one. He's doing it. You can't argue that.
Consistent brand is not showing up. Bringing it back to Killer Acid.
Yeah, speaking of consistent brands, one thing I can say throughout his whole career that you can see, and he has an incredible body of work. I mean, you can see it hanging on the walls in the video. He is having so much fun with his art, and I think it really comes through. Tons of humor, tons of little references, even in this piece, just little pieces that are worth picking apart in there.
And I think it's so interesting because he's in some ways dealing with maybe a darker subject matter here, and he's still bringing that fun and that lightness. Like what you'll see, I think, interestingly, across Grails this season is what I noticed was artists grappling with man and machine. I almost feel like what we're seeing coming out of AI and DALL-E and all these art generators is something that's weighing on artists a little bit about what is the future going to look like. And he, of course, referenced that in the video we all saw, but he's doing it beautifully here. And I think it's really cool here how he's playing with that. He's bringing that man-machine look to the face while keeping it in his style.
Sometimes being an artist is like, feels like you're just churning out work, and they are expressions, and I think they can be really fun and exciting, but there is that kind of duality of a passion that you have in there. So really excited to have this piece in here. Killer Acid, Grail number 10. This is Man Machine.